What did WXIN do for me? It really taught me how to become more of a leader, to take on any problems that the station may have had while I was the general manager, and then face them with my team. Not just do it by myself, but really go to my resources and get done what we needed to get done.
First of all, let me say, it's what you put into it that you get out of it. If you put in a lot to WXIN, you're going to have a lot of knowledge, you're going to have a lot of experience with what you do here.
One of the best college radio stations in the country. When I was a part of the station, I was in awe at how much power this station has, the history it has, so many great alums that have come out of this that are still working in Rhode Island that show that impact.
To think about how rewarding it was to have that opportunity and to really get to find your voice as a broadcaster. I think XIN is the place where I found my style and the way I do things. It was influenced by the people I met, and it gets ingrained in you, and I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't have those experiences and those opportunities that I don't think I would have gotten anywhere else.
I joined WXIN for the experience. It's a real-world experience, and it is a great time, and it made me into the person I am today. It helped me develop my skill and develop me and myself as a person in so many ways. It's really incredible what the WXIN radio station has done for me.
At Rhode College, you get whatever you put in. You can go to your dorm, you can go to class, you can go back to your dorm, and that can be the end of college for you. Whatever you want here, there's something for everybody here. Do you like to do graphic design? We have a graphic design department. Do you like to talk? We have News Talk. It's something for almost everyone here, as long as you listen to music or listen to the radio. Almost everyone here can pull something that drove them here in the first place.
Yes, WXIN, it's brought J. Cole, it's brought T-Pain, been involved bringing Macklemore and other big acts and up-and-coming acts to the RIC campus.
WXIN, along with other clubs we are associated with, brought J. Cole here, and that's one of the things that's exciting working here at XIN.
We set the whole thing up, and J. Cole at the time, he had just put out a hit single. So when we had booked him, he wasn't as big of a name, and there was a question of, well, is he really gonna come play for 400 people at our college or 1,000 people? And sure enough, you get the call, hey, J. Cole's at the airport. Someone needs to go get him right now.
I think it's the moment when we had J. Cole coming here and getting to meet him and talk with him and hearing about how the music business is and how he got on, and the fact that he also is a college graduate, he graduated from St. John's, was very uplifting and exciting at the same time.
To interact with you want to call him a celebrity, but really he's just a guy who loves music and he loves what he does, and you get to see that these are real people and you get to interact with them, and I think that's something that you're gonna go on. If you want a career in media or music, you're gonna meet famous people, and you have to sort of know how to handle that, and it's tough if you've never really done it before. So XIN really gave us that opportunity where you're standing next to T-Pain and music organizers and important people, and you're gonna have those experiences later on. So to already have that, to say, yeah, no big deal, I've done this before, I've worked a major concert, that's huge if you care about music and the industry.
It was interesting to see J. Cole back in 2010, before he blew up, so to speak, and became the big star that he is right now. So it's great to really see WXIN doing concerts for the community like that.
That's part of the fun, is I think you really do learn a lot through that process. And after a couple of years, we really got to the point where we were bringing in huge acts, and we were doing it all on our own. We were signing contracts and setting up the rider agreements, and we could bring U2 in here tomorrow to play the quad on a day's notice if we had to, by the end of 4 years. So that was a lot of fun to be a part of that.
My favorite moment every year in WXIN is the Rock Hunt Finals. It's always our biggest event of the year. We have hundreds of people come out. We have 4 great bands playing. 4 great local bands playing at the top of their game. We've been doing this for 30 plus years, which is longer than most other annual Rock Hunt shows, longer than most other Battle of the Bands, longer than BRU's Rock Hunt. We had it first.
The original Rhode Island Rock Hunt, where it's a Battle of the Band style event where we do 4 nights, 4 bands each night. The top 4 bands go into the finals, and whoever comes out with that comes out with $1,000.
The Rock Hunt is XIN's premier event. It really is the bread and butter of the station. It's everything that XIN, you know, its values is about. Supporting local music, and that is what the Rock Hunt does.
A lot of bands that place or win the WXN Rock Hunt go on to win some other major Rock Hunts or any other competitions that may be in the area. And I would say that the WXN Rock Hunt launches careers.
Well, BRU thinks they have the best rock hunt in the state, but we all know the real rock hunt, the diehards know it's XIN's rock hunt. To see some of the bands that have come through and then go on to be successful, I think is a huge thing, and I know they relish the opportunity to go out and play in front of a local crowd, and to be a part of that is really awesome.
The rock hunt is huge. I just think the fact that it's not as commercialized. It's very underground. There have been years where, with the shift in music styles that are popular at the time, we've had some different groups and not just full-fledged rock bands. So that's opened up our doors to new culture, new groups, and hopefully inviting in more people to the WXIN experience.
We raised $4,200 for Haiti relief efforts, and that was a great event because it brought everyone on campus, from the president of the college to the dean of students, the athletic director, student athletes, everybody.
It really was, you know, one of the biggest charity events in WXIN's history, if not the biggest. And again, it had the energy. There was such a great need at that time, and you know, everyone came out from the campus community. You know, that was all brought together by WXIN.
That was a special event, and you really feel like you're a part of something and you're making a difference. And that's really the goal. You try and have fun as a radio station. You're a student organization, but at the same time, you want to make a difference and contribute in any way you can.
WXIN now has an annual line item for a radiothon and does a radiothon annually. And you know, normally WXIN picks a local charity in Rhode Island and works with them.
And this year it was to help out the nonprofit organization Operation Stand Down, which is based out of Johnston, Rhode Island, which helps raise money for homeless and at-risk veterans, which is a phenomenal service that they do.
The year before, we did March of Dimes, raised over $1,000 for March of Dimes, the Rhode Island chapter, for prenatal and preemie babies.
So at my time here at WXIN, I was a part of Music for Memories. I was a part of the food bank, Rhode Island Community Food Bank Drive. I was also a part of Beats and Rhymes to End Dating Crimes. All were wildly successful events.
Like I had a hand in putting together Music for Memories was a lot of hard work, but also it was rewarding. Getting that money so that we could basically go down to the American Cancer Society and of course Gloria Gemma and hand them a check for $1,500 each.
Having all of these charitable events and these events that give back to the community are really important to a radio station, instead of just coming in here, sitting behind the mic and leaving every day, because a sense of community and realizing that you're a part of something bigger than yourself is a really important lesson that you learn beyond WXIN, and to learn it here in broadcast, which may be something you go into or not, that's a huge lesson that's universal across all disciplines.
Part of WXIN is that you get to give back to your local community at large. Education doesn't stop at the classroom's edge. You get to give back and do greater good in your local community and your greater statewide community and your national and international community.
We basically say, you know, we're not just here just to have fun. We're here to help out, and we're here to give back. And giving back is basically rewarding.
We're entirely run by students. There's minimal faculty and staff involvement. Everything you learn here is it's pure learning from another student or someone else who's done it before. Like if you're a new DJ and you mess up in the studio, you say a bad word, you have a dump button. Or don't feel bad about it, because everyone in the upper levels, myself as general manager, Mike as program, alumni, have all sat in that chair before and been that new person, the newest person, and not known anything. It's an educational experience. You can have a lot of fun here, but you can also learn a lot, which isn't appreciated enough often by people outside of WXIN.
It's very unique that it is student run, and I think that's what helps with the how much of a good experience WXIN is, because for those in leadership positions, it really does, you know, make them into develop them into the people that they are.
First of all, it's a fun time. I mean, be it a talk show, a music show, whatever you want to do, you're going to be able to do it. You're going to be able to play what you want to play. Be it that, you can help out with the street team, flyer around campus, off campus for WXIN events.
They can learn management skills, promotion skills, marketing skills, writing, you know, reporting, journalism, the WXIN news department.
Doing broadcasting is something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to be a play-by-play broadcaster, and WXIN has given me that opportunity to go out and call basketball games for the Rhode Island College anchormen and anchorwomen. And going back to the experience point, that plays into it big, and I love what I do.
When you leave Rhode Island College, you have real-world experiences. You've done things that not a lot of people can say when they put that on a resume, that I did this.
You're learning things and falling on your face on your own. You're taking risks. You're trying things.
But once I was there were people along the way who encouraged me to keep trying new things, and even when I made mistakes, it was, look, you're gonna make mistakes. Learn from it, improve, get better. And that was huge for me, and I'll never forget that. And that's the biggest thing. If you're gonna get involved on campus, XIN is a great place to do it.
I don't think I have one favorite moment. I think it was the culmination of my time here. Place was like a second home with a lot of friends that became, you know, just like your family. So it was an overall experience that I would say is the most important part.
You want experience? You're gonna get it here, because you learn everything here that you will learn in the real world. Period.